We just got to the land where the cabin is, and Corey is unloading the four-wheeler. It looks like he already got the four-wheeler unloaded. And then we are gonna head out to where the cabin is. It is nice and sunny out today, but very, very, very cold.
Whopping 3 degrees, 4 o'clock, it's getting dark.
Yeah, we kind of got to get going so it doesn't get dark on us, but we definitely have had colder weather in Minnesota, but this feels extra cold because it's been so warm, like uncharacteristically warm, and all of a sudden, boom, it's 3 degrees out. So we're gonna head to the cabin and try to get that fire started so it can warm up. I also have a little bit of a sore throat, so I'm trying to stay extra warm. Just gotta load up all the stuff and go. Okay, well, I'm ready to help. It is so cold. I ended up giving Corey one of my scarves because I had two, and it is so cold that your skin just hurts. My thumb from being on the throttle is burning. Oh, let's get in the cabin. Colt, you should probably come in. Warm up those toesies. He doesn't seem too cold yet, but he's just a pup. Come on, baby.
Dead mouse.
Is there a dead mouse? Oh yeah, there's a dead mouse. We gotta get this fire started. Holy cow, it's cold. So a long time ago, the UCO brand sent us these like cheater fire starters. So I'm gonna use one of those just because I don't want to fiddle with the fire.
Oh yeah, heat wave in here already.
It's 7 degrees in here.
Look at these nice floors.
It's not all rainbows and butterflies. The four-wheeler, when we got here, actually the little, what's that called? Throttle. The throttle lever broke off when we got here. So there's always things breaking, there's always things to fix with any kind of situation, but when you're doing cabin stuff and moving a four-wheeler every weekend and moving all of this stuff around, we constantly have little things break. And I don't want to give the impression that everything's always great all the time and that nothing ever breaks and nothing ever goes wrong. It's still drivable, but definitely not ideal.
Telling me to head your way. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long. I'm there before the setting sun. For you to fall into my arms, the place I call my home. I was looking to belong when I already found my home.
Corey and I are back at the cabin just for one overnight. We were gonna come up for 2 nights. We were gonna come up yesterday, but I've been fighting a sickness, so we just wanted to push it off a day, and I just stayed home yesterday. I didn't work Yesterday was Friday. I just took the day to relax and rest, and it really paid off. I'm feeling so much better. Hopefully being up here in the cold doesn't make me sick all over again. So with that being said, we were planning on doing a lot, bringing a table saw, really putting in some trim in the windows, but because we don't want to push too hard, because I'm fighting this and Corey's around me all the time, so we don't want him to get sick from me, we're just going to kind of lay low, play it cool. We still have some projects we're going to work on. But I am hoping we can finish the ladder to the little loft. Corey brought that up today as like an idea of something we could work on and not have to bring all of the heavy gear. I made some sourdough bread this morning, so we have some sourdough bread I'm excited about. We cut into it on the way up here, and we have some other food we're going to be making. That is a beautiful cabin. Look at the puppy. Why can't I be with you guys? Your paws would get cold, buddy.
Those green beans are frozen.
Yeah, it'd be funny to open that right now. Yeah, definitely frozen. Everything is frozen.
Yeah.
It's really cold, but the cabin is warming up. We're at a whopping 9 degrees. I'm gonna give you a food haul on all the food we brought to the cabin. Dried dates and goji berries. We have some coffee grounds. We also have bacon. So that's our breakfast for tomorrow morning. This is homemade bacon that we made from a pig from my brother. We are having a fried rice dish. So in this container I have the soy sauce and oyster sauce and some seasonings like paprika and turmeric, stuff like that in here. So this will just get mixed into the rice. Broccoli, tomatoes, red pepper, garlic, ginger. Say oopsies. So we also have the rice in here for that rice dish, a lemon for the fried rice, and an onion. And then this is sausage, also homemade sausage from the deer that we got in one of our last videos at the cabin. And I'm sure you also want to see Colt. My beautiful sourdough bread that I made. We cut into it. Dude. We cut into it on the way up here. But this is one of my very first loaves. It's not for you.
This one, you can hear it.
Feels good. Hi. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
It's getting warmer.
How warm is it?
10 degrees now.
His food is in there. He thinks it's one of those like interactive toys where you have to play with it to get one out.
We should get you one of those.
This rug is a gift from Corey's mom for Christmas. We got this little mat for our wet shoes and for Colt's water, so it like can hold the water in there and not get on the floor. But we're definitely wearing our shoes today because it's just too cold.
Yeah. He's spoiled. We know it.
For those of you who are new to our cabin, I will explain what we've got going on here, and for those of you who are not new, I'll make it quick. So over here we have our seating area with some rocking chairs and a futon that can be laid down into a bed. That's our puppy dog named Colt. There's an end table over there that I made in a previous video. Here is our little kitchen area. It's clearly not finished. We just have basically like a makeshift counter with the curtain. That's our bathroom. We have a composting toilet and an unfinished shower area, which we will finish in a future video. This is our ladder that goes up to a large loft. We're storing stuff up there right now that Ethan likes to sleep in. This is a smaller loft that Nora has slept in a few times, but she likes to mostly sleep down here so she can snuggle with Colt. This is our warm wood stove and our wood stove surround, which we will probably wrap the front edge in stone. If not, we'll do wood, but I'm thinking we'll do stone. Our dog just tooted through this beautiful arched doorway. And our bedroom just has a bed. And then over here is our closet, which right now is basically just utilities. But this cabin is completely off grid. We bring battery here to run our electricity, and we bring gas sometimes to run the generator, but it's not hooked up to a grid. So we have our composting toilet, our beautiful cedar wood. Our windows are not fully trimmed yet, but this is where our shower will go. Not buttoned up yet, as you can see. That will be probably a summer project. There's a better look at that little loft, basically the size of a twin bed. And then this is that bigger loft, which has like a little cot and storage, but again, a lot of extra wood and supplies because we're still building this cabin. 16 degrees. So we're still in our winter clothing.
When all else fails,
Yeah.
put the heater under the blankets.
We got Colt in the bed with us, warming up the bed. He was definitely getting a little chilly, so we're like, come warm up the bed with us. Stay warm. And now he's laying on top of me. Bye. See you when it's warmer.
Oh, to be down south, huh? Somewhere tropical. They're missing out. They have no idea what it's like to be in a freezer.
Oh, Colt!
30!
30 degrees!
30! Woohoo!
Over there. It's definitely not 30 degrees over here.
What do you think?
I'm happy to be at the cabin, but I can't wait until it's like 60 degrees in the cabin.
Just another 30 to go.
So Corey just let me know that he brought hot cocoa. As soon as this water's hot, we can have some. There is hot water in here, but that thing kind of needs to be cleaned. It should have been taken better care of. It's a little bit rusty, so I just have water in there to help humidify the air in the cabin, but not going to be drinking out of that one today. I don't really know what you're supposed to do to fix that. It's like a cast iron kettle. Probably have to like oil it or something.
Hell. Alright. Maybe. Oh yeah, you can feel a pretty good breeze coming through here.
Yeah, we've got an air leak. Pretty bad on our sliding glass door, so the blanket should help a little bit. We've been meaning to get wool curtains to put over that, but they're kind of expensive and we want to get good ones, and we just haven't done it yet. There we go. No, I don't need to drop the lemon in there. Thanks for starting the rice. Got rice. Still only at 44 degrees, but hey, We're climbing.
That's right.
Yeah, we ended up feeding Colt because he was really, really whiny, and we're like, well, he's probably hungry. And then we didn't pay attention as he ate like 4 servings of his usual dinner. So now he doesn't have that much left for tomorrow. And he's still acting like we don't feed him.
Very dense foods for when it's cold out.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Not bad.
Serious?
Sure.
Honestly, this is magical. It is 8:20 p.m. and we have hit 60 degrees. Oh, 61. Balmy.
Just in time to go to sleep.
We have to play a board game.
How many cards do we have? I'm dead.
Yeah, let's serve the puppy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 10.
12.
30. I'm the winner.
31 for 2. Did you have fun tonight?
Yep. I won at Cribbage.
You did win. So this is where the ladder is gonna go that we're gonna work on tomorrow, and that'll get you up into this little loft. So it'll kind of cut through the center of the hangout living room area here, but I think it'll be kind of nice. The fire's almost out. We still have 57 degrees in the cabin. And a thirsty puppy. had a local artist. Oh, it's kind of dirty. We had a local artist make a design of our cabin, and then had actually Corey's sister print it onto crew necks. If you want to buy one, you can email me. My email's in the description of the video. I don't have my Shopify website anymore for a long story, but if you still want one of these, you can email me and I can get you a cabin crew neck.
You're gonna be hungry today.
I'm begging for food. You just farted. Are you begging? Dude, you ate more than you normally eat, which is fine because we are at the cabin, but you already ate it all when we weren't looking. Corey and I were just talking about how people pay like big bucks to come and stay at cabins like this, but whenever we come here, we feel like we have to like work and progress the cabin and make stuff happen. But this time we're kind of, so far, just relaxing. We're still kind of thinking we're gonna work on that ladder, but it's nice to just come here and actually use the cabin for what it's intended for, like hanging out and sitting by the fire and playing games. You act like we don't feed you. Please, you guys, feed me. Please, please, please. Dude, don't destroy your bowl. Jesus.
I gotta hurry up and win.
Corey is in the lead, but barely. Not for me.
That's you. Nice. Not so nice for me.
Stretch. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want in the cabin. So, I have been obsessed with this. We helped butcher a couple pigs a while ago for one of my family members. And we saved the lard. So this is pig lard. And we rendered the lard. And I mixed it with a tiny bit of olive oil and some essential oils. Colt, this is not for you. And dude, I'm trying to tell them about my lotion. Go buy your dad.
Come here. Come here, Colt.
Anyway.
And who recommended you try this?
Corey recommended I try this. And then I Googled it and found this little easy recipe. So basically I just put in a bowl, I took a glass bowl and I put a bunch of lard in there. And then like a tablespoon of olive oil, and then enough essential oils to make it smell the way I wanted it to. This one is cinnamon bark. I use Young Living essential oils, but whatever you use is probably fine. And it makes my skin oily, you can probably see. This is also because I put 2 layers on, because I just put some on and then I was like, oh, I should tell them about my lotion. And so I'm putting more on. But I have like cyst acne a lot of times. That's like deep, painful stuff. Ever since I started using this, I have not had any of that. I have extremely dry skin, and it's helped with the dry skin. I still have dry skin, but it's definitely helped. But I don't get those like cyst acne things, cystule acne like I used to. I still get some acne, but oh my gosh, the amount that this has like changed my life is actually crazy. I know a lot of people are into like tallow balm lately, which is the same concept, but with cow lard, beef lard. And so they call it tallow instead of lard. Same thing, but with pigs. And it has a lot of vitamins in it, especially if the pigs get to be outside a lot. They like absorb more vitamins through their skin and they store it in their fat. And then you put that on your skin, and it has changed my acne. It has helped with my dry skin. It has just made me less itchy and uncomfortable. And so I put this on multiple times a day, pretty much all day long. It doesn't have anything random in it and that I don't know what it is. Like if you look at your ingredients on your lotions, you're not gonna be able to pronounce half those things. So if you can get past the fact that you're putting lard on your face, it's amazing. But I think it's kind of silly that some people think it's gross to put this on your face or put it on your body, because I know you eat lard. If you're gonna put that in your mouth, if you're gonna put bacon in your mouth, then what's the difference putting it on your skin? Oh, and the other thing, when I was making this, I took like a mixer, a hand mixer, and I whipped it so it makes it like basically double in size. You get a lot more lotion, and then once you whip it, it's not quite as oily because there's entrapped air, I guess. It's easier to put the correct amount on your skin. He wants to lick my face now. You guys, okay, so Corey just won, but I should have won because he won right before I got to count my hand. But look at this hand. Look at this hand. We've got 15-2, 15-4, 15-6, 15-8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Don't matter.
It doesn't matter because Corey won right before I got to count my great hand. And since I know that you're just as invested in the temperature of our cabin as I am, I have to show you. We are at, it probably is backwards, but we're at 79 degrees Fahrenheit. These two beams are the ones that we're gonna use to make the side railings for this ladder. Kind of like this one is a side beam for this ladder. There's a white truck driving on the trail to come back here right now.
Really?
Who has a white truck? See what's up? We just hopped on a four-wheeler to go chase out the crazy bandit that was driving around. Turns out it was just a nephew checking a trail camera or something. But man, is it cold out there. We are frozen popsicles just from that little four-wheeler ride chasing down a vehicle. I think my eyes watered and it froze to my face, the eye watering. Right next to it.
We cut an angle. This is our pattern. I don't have my square width, so I don't know what angle that is, but I'm guesstimating that this is about the right angle for our ladder. So I cut two parallel lines. So this'll, if this is the top, it'll fit underneath our loft boards. We'll have to cut this to go up against the beam that supports the loft.
I wish you could smell this. How did you find the correct angle? That doesn't even make sense. Are you stealing?
Maybe.
What do you think this is, buddy? Colt knows that he's not supposed to be in our bed. Yesterday was an exception because it was really cold. But every chance he gets, he takes advantage. I'm not gonna pick a fight right now. Corey is notching out the last spots for those steps.
First step, I use my pattern to draw the right angle. It's the same angle that the end cut is. And then I took a rough guesstimate on how thick the steps are, because they do vary a little bit. And the first time I drew a line, but then I realized that some of them are thicker, so then I numbered each step 1 through 6. This is number 4, so that goes in the number 4 spot. And I marked it, you know, each one based on the thickness. So some might be a little loose, some might be a little tight, but that was the idea. Just like that. So I cut the outside ones first, and then I just cut on the inside of that a whole bunch of times so that the wood breaks off when I hit it. Bust out like that. I'm gonna try to clean it up just a little bit more. I love me some power tools.
Into is the batteries for the power tools are dying way faster than they normally would because it's so cold out. I believe we're on our last battery and we still have to screw all the legs or the steps into the legs of the ladder. So hopefully when Corey's done kind of cleaning up the little notches, we still have enough battery to be able to do the install. Get down. Get down. Nope. Okay.
Do you think it's better to have the steps slightly out? Like that? So it makes a nice clean front? Or do you want it back so it's flush?
I think out.
Or maybe half?
Either half or out.
Out? I think that looks really nice.
I think out looks good.
Yeah.
Yep. do some persuading.
Maybe it didn't go. It's just bouncing.
This one's really bad, this bottom one.
I think maybe if we tip it over.
Did it!
Look at that. Oh, don't move it. Let me get the other step first.
Watch your head. Go in. His feet are cold.
Alright, good enough.
Colt, come on. Come on, Colt.
Grab the ladder. We just gotta. It's pretty straight up right there.
So we're gonna put a board in between here so that there's not such a gap between the top of the ladder and where the floor is, because you kind of have to go like that.
Probably the old side out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that ain't going nowhere. No.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Worth the effort.
Yep. And I think it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Good, feels good.
You could even put that behind it here.
I think you could put like a fake tree in the back in that corner.
It's just a spot to set your coffee.
Don't have to like pull out a ladder to get up there anymore. Ta-da, we accomplished something.
High five.
If you don't already follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle I will put here on the screen. I share a lot of the like behind the scenes photos, things that I don't film for YouTube, I'll post on there. I share a lot of stories. That's where I showed all my merch, these sweaters when they first came out, and I sold out of one of them over there before I even had the chance to tell YouTube about it. It means so much to us that you watch our videos and that you subscribe and that you comment.
I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be